what are some of the things that you do to support your staff and to, you know, help them be happy in their job, in their workplace?
So probably the biggest key for us was when we first started, as soon as we started employing people, the biggest thing carers face is uncertainty. So we wanted to be different. We wanted to stand out and attract carers. So we salary all our staff, and that way they know every payday what's coming into their purses. They're not paid per visit. They're not waiting around if we haven't got the work to get paid. So that is immediately a big sense of security, especially as the crisis that we're going through at the moment. So knowing what's coming into their pay packet really helps. We pay mileage, and if carers want to have their mileage every week, we'll do that. We'll do it every month if they want it, so they've got money in their purses. And again, it boils down to that at the moment as we see prices increasing. So the feedback we get from the team is they feel secure, and that's why they're happy to work for us. Nurse Buddy helps us advance plans, so we can sort of see in advance where the gaps are, what's coming up. So we're really happy that we can say, right, we're going to give you a block of training today. So investing in our people really helps. Most training in other companies, we've heard that it gets put to the side, whereas we salary our staff. We've got gaps, we allow for that time, and we can plan ahead for it. We have regular one-to-ones, that's the key. Our office door is never shut, so we have office chat time built into Nurse Buddy so they can just pop in and have a chat with us. 10 minutes touching base with somebody every day makes a huge bit of difference. And it might not necessarily be talking about work. It could be, you know, how's life? What's going on at home? And they all, you know, feed into things like that. So we have PDPs, personal development plans. A lot of carers think, oh, I'll always just be a carer, but we've instigated champion roles. We've used Skills for Care to have apprenticeships. So we get funding through the door so that we can pay for all this extra training. We use the work development fund so that we're not fronting out for training. Other people are paying for it, but we look great. We're investing in our people. We've recently promoted 4 of our carers so that they're supervisors, and Caroline and I have been able to now delegate tasks to them, so it frees our time up. We've got a really good work-life balance now. So again, it all seems, you know, that they're valued because they're getting these extra responsibilities. And someone told us that if you empower people, they become self-managing, and we've found now that they see problems now and want to fix them. So that's really good. We have Star of the Week. So again, it's highlighting and celebrating success for someone's done something that stands out. We use the Nurse Buddy staff survey, which goes out every week. Thankfully, we're at 90%, 97% most of the time. If we see someone's had a bad day, then we always check in. At the end of every shift, Caroline and I make it really important that if you've done the late shift, we always send a text, how are you? Got home safe? How was your day? And it takes seconds and it costs nothing. And that has always been fed back to us, that you actually care. There's loads of things. We recognise no sick. We give them a pamper day. It's the law. You get your birthday off on us. So we make sure that everyone gets their birthday off and we pay for that. And again, it sounds costly, but in the grand scheme of things, it's something that their friend who's a carer in the other company doesn't get. And, you know, people talk about things like that, and getting your birthday day off, I think that's a nice thing to have.
Absolutely.